think it's good now. Okay, that's in my face. Okay, but hey, what's up? It's been a while. Uh, let's see. Um, I've been having a lot of shit, honestly. Not really in a bad way, but just busy and wanted to spend time on myself and wanted to, I don't know, just unwind from it all sometimes. And that kind of got in the way of me both remembering or me wanting to make another one. Because some days there were times where I just forgot to do one, and then other days that I remembered and didn't want to because I didn't want to talk or I didn't have anything to say, I guess. But I'm gonna give an update. Let's see. I don't have a job anymore. Uh, they let me go yesterday, over email through a bot. So, that's cool. Couldn't even get a response out of them. Um, that was that. I'm trying to go through the important stuff right now. Uh, I almost met someone who I thought was going to be really, who I thought I could have been with, honestly, but uh, didn't say anything, and now it's probably going to be a really long time before I see her again. Um, you remember how I talked about how I had a crush on a girl in a couple of my past ones. I think I made two talking about that girl specifically. So the person that she is with, took them to drug dealer, bought Xanax, and then overdosed on that Xanax the very next day. They're alive. They came out of the hospital a few days ago. So that's a fucking shit fest that been going around my school. I've been doing a lot of rehearsals for school musical. Annie Jr. I get to be a character called Rooster. Now, for probably the majority of you who have never heard of Annie before, at least even the original version, much less the junior, Annie is about an orphan girl. That's it. Like it's an orphan girl. She's really nice. She's so happy though, and she has red hair. And she gets adopted by this rich guy. Well, not adopted. He's like doing like a PR stunt, and he's like, go get me an orphan so that people will get off my ass about being rich." So an agent goes out to find an orphan and meets Annie and's like, "Oh, this girl's really nice. What do you like about her?" And he's like, I don't like her. And the whole show is him learning to like this, like this little girl, like being a father. But me, I see a rich guy with a really small girl, and I think small girls are easy to kidnap. I'm gonna kidnap that girl. That's my role in the show. I try to hold Annie ransom. His name is Rooster. Why they named him after a bird, I will never know, but that's what I do. And I'm pretty proud of that role, honestly. Believe it or not, despite it, being, I mean, everything I just told you. What else has been going on with me? A lot of Baldur's Gate 3, I'll be honest. A lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I tried I'm trying out honor mode. For just another recap, Baldur's Gate 3 is a video game based on Dungeons and Dragons. And like any video game, you can die. You can respawn though. But in honor mode, you have one save file to complete what is on average, if you're not speedrunning, like a 20-hour storyline. We have one life to get through the whole thing. And it's really fucking crazy. Sorry, friend is spam texting me on Discord about Lethal Company tonight, so I'm gonna put him on hold while I figure while we settle this. I'm not sure. It's daytime outside, and my camera's being weird. Like I did a couple of like tests before sitting down and starting to talk, where I was like looking at the light, seeing if it was too much. Actually, give me a few seconds to go fix that. Because I've got like a drape. I got a drape instead of one of your all these fancy curtains. It's like one of those things I got for 5-year-olds so that they wouldn't like do anything with the curtain. I don't know. Point is, it doesn't work. God damn. Hold on. It's like still though, so I have to like put a knot in it up higher to get it to just stop. Ugh. I don't even know if I fixed it. You know what? I'm gonna just put my hand here. It's yay. Ah, damn it. Yeah, though, but I have been pretty lonely though, I'll be honest. The kind of setting feeling of not having a girlfriend has kind of been hitting me. I'm looking. I'm not using dating apps. I'll be honest, I looked. I was wondering which one I was going to pick up, and all of them are subscriptions now. Like what? Like I'm desperate. I'm not that desperate. Like I ain't paying to find somebody. Like, fucking hell. I'm still kind of mad about it, honestly. What else is up with me? I'm kind of just trying to be more proactive now. I'm gonna look for a new job. I'm gonna probably stake out with something local again because family still only got one car, and now I can't. I don't have a. Excuse me. I don't have a job at two places that are in within walking distance of my house, and that's really lowering. It's really lowering my options for what I can do out here. But I'll figure it out. I have to. I've got no other choice than to figure it out. Speaking of figuring it out, though, I'm DMing for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign now. Yeah. There was a club at my school. They started up a club. Apparently, the Dungeons and Dragons club was a big thing at the middle school, and when the year of middle schoolers that were the majority of the club went a year up and are now freshmen in high school, the teacher who did the club with them is coming out to the high school to help them do the club. And the turnout was huge. So, for those not well versed in, I'm doing a lot of explaining this time. For those not well versed in Dungeons and Dragons, there's a couple of key roles. The main one being the Dungeon Master, who is the one who tells you what happens in the game, the one who weaves the story for you, and the players. The players do whatever they want, but typically you always have one dungeon master and like five, maybe four would be a difficult but easy to manage group. There were 14. There were 14 kids showing up to this event and one teacher, me being one of them. So 13, not including myself. And I looked at all of it and I was like, hmm, I have a small amount of knowledge with Dungeons and Dragons, and because I've also been participating in campaigns on my own. So I said, maybe I take half and you take the other half. And we were cool. He was cool about it. And I did. And I've started and I've been having a great old time, dude. Like, I got this whole Google Doc of like people they can meet, other things. I've started using just some random fantasy map generator to help them out. Like, I found something really nice. And I'm having a great time. Oh, sorry, my back. Back was killing me for a second. Might be because I'm holding this so awkwardly. But that's what's up with me. And I'm gonna have a great time. I know I will. We're actually having a session at our local library tomorrow. And if the library kicks us out because it's President's Day, because I'm an American, then we're gonna go in someone's basement. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my finger's about to give way. I think I might end it here. I don't feel like pulling it down again. Take care of yourself though, okay? I'm gonna make sure that you can see this one. Alright. Get the light on my face a little bit. You take care of yourself, okay? I may not be around as much as I'd like to.